Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been 2 days, I think, since my last post on YouTube. So, welcome back to the channel. Intel has basically leaked directly from this couple, and I found a source that has basically revealed that Meghan and Harry felt as though they should very much be entitled to attend the worldwide state event that King Charles is going to host tomorrow, which is Sunday, in memory of the Queen, his mother. They have not been invited to this, but what Harry did achieve, which was today, was the chance to attend the visual for the Queen with her 8 grandchildren, and he got the chance to wear his military uniform yet again, which he obviously was very desperate to wear and very proud to wear, because that was a major thing that was stripped from him, which he of course was very distressed about. So he got the opportunity to wear his uniform again, and I guess because having had access to it all of his life, most of his life, he felt awkward to not have it. Meanwhile, Prince William would have had it, and he did have it. William always looks really, really well turned out in his military garb and his military uniforms. So Meghan and Harry have not been invited because this event that is being hosted by King Charles for the Queen is only for working members of the royal family. Now, Meghan has thrown a fit about this because she feels as though, because they're not permanently here, because it's in memory of the Queen, who was Harry's grandmother, she feels as though he should have access, and they should have access as a couple, to every single event. Now, we know that Kate, of course, is going to be there, the new Princess of Wales, and William is going to be there, and all the other senior members of the working royal firm. So they feel pretty much entitled, and they're pretty peed off because it was an opportunity to meet very prolific, significant, prominent public figures that Meghan and Harry would love to have access to, and that's what they're all about. They're all about the climb. I don't know if I should put it in this video or in a separate video, but of course Meghan and Harry have severed ties with their PR firm Sunshine Sachs, and sources have also leaked that that is due to Sunshine Sachs basically wanting to disassociate with them because they haven't been able to turn their popularity around, and it's pretty much been a PR disaster from the beginning to the end. Due to the Queen having recently passed, and due to them seeing how popular the Queen was and how popular the royals still very much are, and how unpopular Meghan and Harry are, they do not want to publicly be associated with such an unpopular, unliked couple, and therefore they basically have decided to sever ties with, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex brand. Before I waffle on about that, because I think that should go into a separate piece of content, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle have reportedly not been invited to the special state event in honour of the late Queen. An official state event will be hosted by King Charles for Sunday, the 18th of September, with heads of states and official foreign guests on the invite list alongside working royals, which means Harry and Meghan obviously are excluded along with Prince A. A spokesperson from Buckingham Palace confirmed the same, saying that only working royals will take part. The Queen Consort will host heads of state and official overseas guests at Buckingham Palace, and this comes as Harry and Meghan and Prince A join senior royal family members at a procession behind the Queen's coffin as it was transported to Westminster Hall, where it now lays in state. Prince Harry and Prince A have also been notably banned from wearing their military uniforms at the Queen's funeral, with only working royals being granted the honour. The two, however, have been allowed to wear the uniforms on other special events. Charles caved in, of course, and we know that Harry pretty much pleaded and begged him for access to his military uniform because he did not want to be associated with Prince A, who has the least popularity in the entire royal firm. He didn't want to be associated with him. So, of course, he won that battle, which I personally think he shouldn't have had access to. He shouldn't have been able to overturn the choice, which was the Queen's wishes during her lifetime, that he does not ever get to have access to his uniform. They're super mad. They're big time, crazily mad about this. And they can't believe that they will not be getting to mix and rub shoulders with elites. So someone has dropped a comment on this Instagram page that I follow, and they've said these two tried so hard to force King Charles to let them go to the event, but there's no way he'd let them near the dignitaries because whatever they said would be merged and end up on the Oprah show. And can you imagine if Meghan would try to flirt with other country leaders? It would be a disaster. Nope, stay home and do your nails, Maggie. Another person has said they tried to invite themselves by manipulating the royal family through the news launched by their puppet Scobie, who announced they had been invited, and that yet again was another fail. It's official, the despicable Markles aren't there for this afternoon's reception. It really is for the working royals only. Somewhere someone is raging, but she cannot trash the palace she's in. Another person added, attending events where the family is mourning is very different from attending official state functions. Harry and Meghan chose to not be senior members of the working royal family, so they shouldn't even have a question about it. They are indeed possessed. Their mental illness is working overtime. What a shame to take away focus and peace at a time when we are all meant to just be honouring the Queen. Another person has added, the narrative is changing. They thought that naturally they would be invited, but they were not. And the press must have got hold of them, preparing for it, alerting the medias that they would make a grand entrance, etc. Now, Harry has been able to score access to his military uniform yet again. So will it be a case whereby Charles caves in and he gives in to Harry's demands and he allows him access to the dignitaries on Sunday? If he does do that and we get access, we get to see it and it's televised, a lot of people are going to be in uproar about it. They're going to be outraged about it. How dare he be able to pretty much, worm his way in to have access to exclusive events that he hasn't worked for? So Omid Scobie updated his Twitter, and initially I believe he tweeted out that Harry and Meghan, of course, would be making an entrance. And we know that Omid Scobie is a prolific mouthpiece for the Sussexes and an avid fan, of course, because he is the ex-boyfriend of Meghan Markle's very, very, very good friend. So he updated and corrected his Twitter by saying, a palace spokesperson has reiterated this morning that Sunday's state reception is for working royals only. No further comment or guidance on why the Sussexes were invited. And now, he's put in brackets, and now seemingly, they've been uninvited. Another person has added, this is the second time since the Queen's passing that he's had to post a statement to correct something he had previously stated. I really wish that he would go away. Why he thinks he's important, I really have no clue. So with all that being said, guys, I think this update is pretty clear. Harry and Meghan have not been able to access that stately affair, and nor should they. I will be back with another update because there's a few other things that I wanted to cover. So I will be back. Bye, guys.